All right, we live. What's good, y'all? And welcome back to Everything is Mid. I'm Kyle, aka Snowblunt. Y'all introduce yourselves.
I'm Oscar, aka Red Osk.
Yeah,
Dope. You know, real
you
Oblivion.
already know who it is, man. Y'all know Rio, man. Y'all gonna come up in the Everything is Mid podcast video and not know who Rio is, nigga. Come on, bro. But we back here. Took us a minute, but we back. You know what I'm saying? We back to discuss some teams. Last time it was the start of May. Now it's the start of June. And what y'all want to get into first? Because like I remember like the rapper conviction thing is a big topic right now, and like you did want to get into that, Rio. But I just said the June pretty much, so it's on the flow. Whatever y'all most passionate
Yeah,
about
all
right
right,
now.
bro. All right, all right, we gonna talk about sexuality because all three of
Yeah,
us are bisexual.
yeah,
Niggas open, niggas don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Fuck whoever don't like it. Fuck whoever got an opinion about it. Eat a dick, nigga. Suck my dick.
Exactly.
Not even in a sexual way, just full disrespect. But
Full
but no,
disrespect, nigga.
no, all good vibes. Though. But no. Speaking of sexuality, though, before we even get into like being LGBT and all that, this nigga Oscar admitted to me in Instagram DM that he is a feet guy.
I'm a feet
Now I
guy.
just want to dwell into this. What? All right, so explain the origins of you being a feet guy.
All right, so
We gotta hear about it.
so like to spend time with my mom, right? Like for a while, her and I used to like go to the spa to get like. She was like, "You gotta get a manicure, you gotta get a pedicure." I was like, "You know what? I'll try it." Right? I ended up really enjoying it, right? And like I like the whole process. I like looking clean, so that's the best part. But I became a feet guy because when they were doing the pedicure, they have to give you a foot massage. It was like one of the best feelings in the world, dude. Like that changed my life, like for the better. So she was like the lady just kind of rubs my feet the right way, if you get what I mean. And that made me
So
look at my feet. What's up?
in that aspect, I get it. I thought you meant like you like other people's feet type shit.
No, I
But like
do.
you like getting your feet.
He said, "Nah, I do."
Oh, okay. I continue. My bad. My bad.
Listen. Yo, I hope that becomes like a clip. But like,
Hell yeah.
it just like it changed my whole like perspective on like just feet in general. Like if I see a nice clean pair of feet, I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like it would probably feel good to give them a foot massage, or it would probably feel good if they gave me a foot massage. So now it's just like I like feet. You know what I mean?
So
I
would
can
you be
respect.
down to like get a job in the nail shop massaging other people's feet? Like you don't even go through the whole protocol.
I
You just
would, but like I feel like because I can't just straight up do a background check on somebody if they just want their feet massaged, right? But I feel like I would have to really look at it before I massage the feet, because like if it's too dirty, then like I feel like even after I clean it, I'm still gonna be a little gross.
They got calluses all on they shit. Like,
yeah, dude, like they have like, oh my gosh, they have mad ingrowns. It's bad.
bro, I would not massage my feet. My feet look disgusting.
you wouldn't get a foot massage?
I mean, like on some shit, like I probably would like go to a massage therapist probably like at some point in life. Like, fuck it. But like getting my feet massaged, I don't know. Like, I ain't really that into like anything going on with my feet, like in a sexual way or just like in general for real. But
It's
like
like
that's just me. It tickled to me. Like anything involving my feet, like it tickles. So like it don't really register into that part of my brain for real.
it more just like it's not really like as much of like a sexual thing for me. It just kind of like feels really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it just
and it's
calms
like
me
the
down.
affection type thing. Type
Yeah, it
shit.
just calms me down. So I'm just
I
like,
feel that.
you know what I mean?
Shit, I'm not really a foot guy now. Like I can appreciate some pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nice
Yeah.
trait to have. But
Yeah.
like I remember back when I was like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? My kindergarten teacher, like she was just joking around one day, and like she fucked around, pulled out her foot, right? And I remember for a long time afterward, I was like, "Damn, I wish I was
Wait,
right
why?
behind her."
Why
What
did
do
she
you
pull
mean?
her foot out?
Because she was like, it was like a book, a storybook, right? And she was like doing a little, she was like
Like
joking around.
barefoot though? Like she took the
She
sock
yeah,
off?
Yeah, she didn't. She wasn't wearing socks. She had like she as a joke. She just like, you know what I'm saying. She just took her foot out, and then we was all like, ew, you know what I'm saying, just having fun, being kids.
I get it.
And then it was just like, yeah, and then like she did it, and then it was like this side of her foot, but I was like, damn. If I could only see like this side of her foot, I wish I were right behind her so that at one, I specifically remember wishing that I could go back in time and have been walking to the bathroom right as she did that, bro.
Nah, dude.
I was down bad when I was 5, bro. 07, sheesh.
I used to go to the public pool, and like now that I think about it, I just kind of remember myself like looking at people's feet at the public pool.
Damn.
Nah, you know what's a crazy story? Because over here, I don't know if the YMCA is like a worldwide thing, but like in Florida, we just have like, yeah, we have a ton of YMCAs, right? And they all have pools, like public pools. This was like the last time I ever went to the public pool, bro. Somebody like took a shit in the pool. It was bad. It was bad. We all left. We never came back.
Pissing in the pool is one thing, but how you take a shit in the pool, bro? Like you ain't feeling coming out, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
bad. It was bad. The whole pool got evacuated. We never returned to that place, bro.
That nigga shitted in the pool, bro. That's crazy as hell. But like, sexuality wise, I'm bisexual. I guess technically pansexual because I'm dating a non-binary person, so fuck it, I don't care. But like, I guess if we talking about like coming out stories or shit like that, I kind of like had multiple different coming outs for real. Cause like, at first I'm like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual and shit, and like biphobia, which is like something we was gonna touch on, like Kyle wanted to touch on, was real as fuck. Cause like I came out as bi, and like news was like, oh, like, boys can't be bi. Like, no, you just gay. Like, niggas can't be bi. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you like niggas, you gay. Like, you can't be bi. You can't like both as a man, blah, blah, blah. Like, and that shit, like, got to my head to a point where I'm like, all right, well, I guess I am just gay. So I just started telling niggas, like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, for a while, I was just like, fucking, I'm gay. Like, but then, like, I was getting older, and, like, I remember I had, like, it was like a epiphany type shit, because I'm like, bro, I like women. Like, I love women a lot. I damn near love women more than niggas. Like it's kind of uneven. Like, and I'm like, crazy? Why the fuck am I gonna limit myself to being just gay because niggas like I have to be gay? Like,
oh god, that's the thing. I think people like,
so
when you really think about it, what froze? Because you still coming through clear for a second. Oh, is it good now?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's good now.
Bet. Hi, Robin. What was I thinking about? What was I talking about?
Yeah, I got thrown off. I forgot what was happening. My bad. My Wi-Fi shit on this.
Talking about the biphobia.
Oh, right. Because like when you really start to think about it, I was thinking to myself, like, liking both niggas and women is kind of crazy. Like, if you like, I know, like, I'm not saying this in like a biphobic way. It's just like, it's a crazy ass concept. Like, think about it, bro. Like, when you really think about it, men and women are so different. And then it's like niggas out here naturally liking both. Dog. Like,
yeah.
So like, I don't, because it is a wild concept, but it's like, how do I put this in what I was trying to say? What I was trying to say was the biphobia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get like how people may not get it, and that's why like they're so like, they're like, oh, you either gay or you straight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they understand. You know, like people, I feel like because it's like inherently such a wild concept, a lot of people don't really, they don't want to get it because they can't even fathom, like, I already have enough trouble dealing with X gender. Like, imagine, they're kind of jealous, low key.
Yeah.
They want options too. So I feel like because they don't understand like bisexuality or they haven't experienced it, that's where a lot of the biphobia comes from. And especially that, like, I hate that box pushing, you know what I'm saying? They're like, be this, be that. Bro, sexuality is a spectrum. Like, dog, it's all over the place. It's this, that, and this. Like, I
that
always
kind of
say,
leads to a question I wanted to ask.
You know what I thought like you meant when you guys said you wanted to talk about biphobia was like when a bi person, like their significant other is like a straight person of the opposite gender, right? Like if a bi girl is dating a straight dude, or if a straight dude, or if a straight dude is dating a bi girl, or like, you know, a bi dude is dating a straight girl, stuff like that. And sometimes like people in the gay community, they look at them and they're like, you're not really, you know, you're not really gay, you're not really part of the community, you're not really bi, because you know what I mean? You're just heterosexual relationship. And it's like, you can't exclude somebody because of who they decided to date, when it's like that's part of like being a bisexual person. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you like both for a reason.
And I also like, my bad. Okay. So I had two things to say, my bad. All right, so the first thing I wanted to say is like, also being a, I guess, quote unquote straight passing bi person in certain situations, like I feel like certain people see me and just think that I'm like a straight male when I'm in gay spaces specifically, because I feel like most straight people kind of like look at the colored hair and shit and be like, this nigga fat. But like,
everybody got colored hair. Everybody got
But like in gay spaces, I feel like people usually just see me as a straight male, just because I don't really present femininely. Like I don't really act feminine, I guess. Like I kind of just act like me. Like I'm wearing a fucking choker right now. I don't give a fuck. But like, yeah. But also, the second thing I wanted to like ask about or talk about. So when you say like the spectrum, some people say like their bisexuality is 50-50, or like it leans one way or another. So like, where do y'all rank on the spectrum? Because like me personally, I feel like it kind of changes with time, but like consistently, like for the last couple years, it's been like 70% women, 30% dudes, and that 30% is like dwindling by the day.
It's dwindling by the day. I see that. I'd say like for all intents and purposes, I'm like kind of demisexual too. And I like literally throughout my life, like I'm not romantically attracted to men. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never like sought all of those emotional aspects of a relationship and like that emotional comfort in another man. Like, cause I just haven't. It's just a different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why. Men piss me off. Like men tend to irritate me way more in a relationship setting than women. Like I feel like I'm a lot more patient with women I date than like dudes. Like Nick, because I feel like a girl could like irritate me a lot and like get on my nerves, and I kind of like tolerate her or whatever. But like a dude, like whenever I would talk to a dude, and like the second like the niggas just start being irritating or aggravating, or like I start picking up on shit, I just start like, I hate this nigga. And like I've never felt that way about any girl that I've dated. But like with dudes, like relationships, me and dudes just don't work out well in relationship situations. Like it just.
Guys, Hobbin said sex is always better when you have an emotional connection. Exactly.
That's true.
I get hard off love. I'm love sexual.
That's true. Nah, dude, me too.
I'm love sexual, dog. Like dead ass.
Nah, there was a time in my life where I was just like smashing, like just because, like on like the first link up type shit, dude, and it was not good for me. Like I was just like, you know what I mean? I was like, this is kind of fucking me up right now, making me look at stuff in like a completely different way, like just horny instead of like emotional and horny. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I didn't like hook up a lot, but like the few times that I did do it or have like a friends with benefits situation, it always felt in like, because it's like sex with someone you love is indescribable, like in how amazing it is. And then it's like fucking somebody that you don't really love like that. Like you might like them, like they might be cool, like because the whole friends with benefits situation is like, yeah, like they cool to hang around and y'all fuck, like it's a cool situation or whatever. but like you don't really love this person for real. Like y'all not really linked to each other for real. Like it's just an
True.
act at that point.
That's
Like
true.
it just feels like an act. Like it's like, yeah, we fucked, I came, but like my heart don't feel shit. Like it's just like I don't
That's
know.
a
It's like
fire
I
hook.
would have rather be on me type shit. Like
That's a fire hook you just spit right there, real. We fucked, I came, but my heart don't feel shit.
hey,
Yeah,
we making
we
this a
fucked,
song, bro.
ain't no
Us
pussy the
three.
same. But
Us
baby, you
three
just
are
want
making the
this
song,
dick,
bro. We
and I
making a
ain't
ballad, bro.
interested.
Wait, I don't want to like go back on the topic, but I just thought of something. Like, so you know how you guys were talking about how like like the percentages of being bisexual or whatever, right? So like the way I see it, like it's like so I just kind of wanted to like get it out there just because like it's just in my head all the time. But like the way I see it, it's not like 50% or like fucking 70%, right? It's like fucking just like I'm like weird. So like I'm like a little like I can't really help it. I just kind of like spread out to like literally like men and women like basically equally. It's just like
Yeah.
whoever it happens with, it just kind of happens. So I'm just like it kind of like fans out like a tree branch type thing. You know what I mean? But like
I fuck with that. It's a gray area.
yeah. I'm like slightly polyamorous as well. Like I tend to notice that about myself, right? I like being exclusive, you know what I mean? I like being exclusive. I like keeping it to one, but like I respect the polyamorous stuff a lot. And it's like a lot of the time I just kind of like I got like you know what I mean? It's just a wide spectrum of attraction. So
About being poly, like I don't know. I feel like I've just always been like monogamous. Just like even I don't know. I feel like my only view of a relationship through life has been like a monogamous relationship. I couldn't really fathom me being polyamorous, especially like because when I love somebody, like I'm really attached to that person type shit. So like I couldn't really understand like dispensing that energy to two different people. Like
yeah, no, I get
it
it's
wouldn't
just
work
like
out.
yeah, with me it's like I would never do anybody like anything like nobody knows about, right? But it's just like it's like I don't even know how to explain it. Just like I'm just like it's like that, like that type of thing where like you look at somebody and you're like, oh wow, they're like a very beautiful person. You know what I mean? Like if I were given the chance to, I would definitely indulge in like, doing deeds with them, like shit like that. You know what I mean? But like, never going overboard. And like my significant other,
I feel like you're being very
because
clean right now with your word choice.
I think you don't want to get this demonetized. I mean, we more than 30 seconds in,
Understandable,
bro. Just fuck it, just curse.
bro. We say all type of crazy shit, bro. Did you not watch the first episode?
Like, but all right, but like everybody knows I'm just a calm guy. You know what I mean? Like he's just kind
No,
of.
I feel you. I know you, bro. I know. I understand.
Oh man, like what's it called? But yeah, dude, like my girl knows all this stuff. Like we talk about it like all the time, right? Like, but like it's just like sometimes like it's which is cool because I mean her and I have like the type of relationship where we can be like I find this person attractive, and then I'm like I find this person attractive, but it's like it would never like you know what I mean? Like, but it's pretty sick. And it's mostly like it's not even people like that live around here. It's just people like on the fucking internet and shit. So like you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's just like whatever. But
yeah, me and my girlfriend be doing shit like that. Like certain like celebrities and shit, or like certain female like shit like that.
You know
so,
my
like,
obsession with Sky Jackson.
Your celebrity crush is Sky
we ain't gonna talk about the Sky Jackson shit though. Look, bro, because look, I told you, bro, I'm not co-signing.
Like, listen,
look, I'm not co-signing the Sky Jackson shit. Because, like, I grew up on her being a little girl, so I'm going to always just see her as being a little girl. Like, I never see her in that light.
She's always
so I can't even co-sign it, bro.
You know, she's older than me, but, like, I think Sky Jackson is a very beautiful woman, so she's one of my celebrity crushes, right? So I was like, I don't know. I was like, my girlfriend and I were just talking about Sky Jackson for, like, an hour straight.
I don't know why that's such a funny sentence to be. But okay. So you wanted to talk about the. Well, actually, Kyle, did you want to like say anything else about the sexuality topic before we move on?
Look, I've always thought about it like this, right? I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm thinking now, like, fuck trying to keep your sexuality in a box. Like, it's all about, okay, somebody want to fuck, okay, you talk to them. Do they want to fuck you back? If okay, cool. If not, find somebody else. Like, that's all sexuality is to me. Like, bro, who care if you fit into a box, gay or straight? Like, if you want to fuck somebody and they want to fuck you back.
But I got friends
like
that don't
not everything needs labels.
Yeah,
I just kind of identify with labels because that's how my brain.
The label shit is whatever, dude. Like, just fuck it, man. Just you got to do what you want. Like Ray J said, dude.
Not Ray J. We can't quote Ray J as a source.
Wait,
Oh my
can you
God.
send links in here?
I think so in the chat.
Who's in here?
Oh shit.
Yeah, she said happy Pride. She said 12/12. But I guess, damn. So I guess we move on to.
Freeze for you too?
Huh?
Did he freeze for you too, or is it just me?
Oh yeah, he's frozen.
Okay. I was making sure. I'm like, is my shit tripping?
Is he coming? Did he maybe got a call or something?
Oh, he said he was looking for a link, but shout out to Haben or Hayden. This person that's been talking in the comments. Haben. Okay. Shout out to Haben.
Shout out to Haben, man.
They've been showing love in the live chat this whole time.
Facts. So now I guess we move on to the whole jail situation with rappers and specifically at the moment, YSL.
Yeah, free Thug, free Gunna, free 4-2 Doug, free Doggy. It's a lot of niggas is locked up right now. My brain going blank. But free K Shorty, free K Flock. We ain't gonna talk about the K Flock shit. But okay. But yeah, when it comes to Gunna and Young Thug and all that shit, I just feel like the police trying to go extra hard, especially with the like using lyrics in court shit, which I low-key feel like is whack. Cause like, for one, the lyrics that they've been using specifically in this case ain't even really no super incriminating shit. It's just like normal rap.
I went to look for the Ray J video and my phone just kind of fucking exploded. So
the porno?
No, bro. The video where Ray J's like, more straight dudes gotta give respects to gay dudes.
Oh yeah, he said the straight niggas gotta show love to the gay niggas. But we was talking about the Gunna Young Thug indictment, whatever you want to call it. But like,
what?
Yeah, I feel like the YSL indictment shit.
Oh, damn.
But I feel like using lyrics in court is kind of whack, low key. Like, especially because the lyrics that they use ain't even like super specific incriminating lyrics. Like, I done heard way more incriminating lyrics in like a Detroit rap song than I heard like in this whole case. Like, cause it's just shit like Young Thug saying like shoot a nigga with the chopper, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like just some normal rap shit. Like, he not really saying nobody's name or anything in it. So like, I don't even know how these lyrics will even be able to like implicate him, because it's just kind of normal shit. Like, shoot a nigga in the face, then I hop off in the shit. Like, he just saying shit. Like, but I done heard songs where niggas is literally detailing like detailed murders though. Like, where niggas talking about like ops and saying niggas names and shit. Like, they could use that type of shit in the case, but like the lyrics they using is weak as hell, and I kind of disagree with them using lyrics in general, because it seemed like some type of like rights violation, because it's like art.
Like, dude, I mean, if it keeps going like the way it's going, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they started using fucking movie scenes as proof in court.
Yeah.
But because I mean that's just wrong. Like because music just art, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you can't actually prove that. Also, like if music is like such a big proof, then like let me get fucking like some hardcore metal band. Let me get them in fucking trouble, dude. You know what I
Yeah, they
mean?
be talking about the
fucking,
wildest,
yeah,
like
let
on
me
them
sue
heavy metal
them and use
records.
their lyrics. Like,
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I used to listen to that horrorcore shit. Them white boys used to be saying some crazy shit.
yeah,
Lock them
like,
niggas up. Lock them niggas up.
I
Man.
just, I really feel like lyrics should be left out of it. Like, if any, like, they shouldn't bring them up as evidence in court. If anything, give us like a PI or something who could like take some clues and find out if it's just based in reality. How you gonna pull up something that a nigga could have freestyled high off his ass and just said some random shit and be like, this is court documented evidence that he did it. Like what if I
cause
like, bro? Yeah.
Cause cause I understand these little drill niggas, like these drill niggas can straight up be like, oh yeah, your man's Brian got shot in the face. Like, all right, that's some shit. Like, I can't really get mad at them for using in court, cause that's like specific
but like,
shit.
listen,
But like,
if it's public news, then like it can't really be evidence. Like anybody can say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. But I'm just saying it's better. Like if they was go implicate a nigga using some lyrics, they could use some better lyrics. Like, damn, like y'all niggas go choose the ones that don't got no names. It ain't no specific details for real. Like, it's just shit. And then some of the lyrics was lyrics for features though. Like, it was like it'll be a Young Thug song, but it'll be like featuring the baby, and they'll like take a lyric from the baby's verse. Like, nigga, like he ain't even say that.
Wait, what? Wait, so they trying to incriminate? Like, is this hypothetical or real?
No, this real, cause it wasn't the baby part was like me being hypothetical, but
Okay,
like
yeah.
I think the actual song, it was Fox 5 by Gunna and Lil Key, RP Lil Key, and like that's Lil Key's song, and they tried to like pull some shit from there, like, bro, to implicate Gunna, like, and the shit was stupid as hell, bro, like the shit dumb as hell in general, and low key, cause a lot of niggas is like throwing around the whole like rhetoric about the feds and the FBI and how the feds have a 99% conviction rate and this and that, and all of that is true, but this is a state case. Like, even though it's a RICO, it's a state RICO. It's not a federal RICO, so it's not necessarily a federal case. Not saying that it's any less serious or it's any less like crazy, but it's not like what niggas is really thinking it is.
I just do. Like, it's crazy how that happened.
Yeah.
I literally like
But
woke
also,
up and I looked at that and I was like, what? But
that shit was so random, because it's like Young Thug was one of the last niggas I expected to really see in some bullshit. Cause like Thug, anybody that's a real fan of Thug know that like he really about that shit, and he really like he really be on that type of shit. But it's like he seemed like at this point in his career, he was just ducked off in mansions, like kind of like living rapper life, like, and being a like rich rapper nigga. Like, I didn't think this nigga was really still like really like on that allegedly. That man is an innocent man. He was not proven
Bruh.
guilty, but I ain't know he was allegedly still sending hits and all that shit. Like, that shit crazy.
Bruh. If I seen that nigga allegedly sent out 54 hits, and I'm like, this nigga is allegedly a fucking serial killer. Like, I get it.
For this nigga,
listen,
a secret villain, bro. Like,
I get it.
I feel like it's kind of bullshit to a degree because you know, I feel like Young Thug is actually like an advocate for like trying to better his community in Atlanta and just like communities around, right? And I feel like what like the what's it called, the fucking politicians over there, they don't really like him that much. So I feel like what it is, it's like, you know, like he does have a past or whatever, but I feel like some of that shit is also just deep rooted in like the people in office at his city not really liking him that much.
Facts. That's facts. And you can even tell, because y'all saw the corny ass little clip of the nigga testifying at the trial and shit. It was one of the prosecutors. He's like, he's King Slime.
Dude, I thought you were gonna talk about the Jack Harlow shit, dude. Jack Harlow has the funniest headlines, bro. Today they released a headline that was like, Jack Harlow admits he loves black women. I was like, what? How's that news? He was on like
This is weird. It's like
he was on Hot 97, I guess.
honestly, we got to talk about Jack Harlow, man. Like I've seen public perception of him shift so much. Like he was that guy up to when he dropped the album. Then he dropped the album. Now it's
Everybody
like,
started shitting on him. They
Bro,
were calling this dude the next Mac Miller, dude. Like I'll never forget.
hold up. Whoever said that smoking crack, like smoking good crack, laced with a little fentanyl, because that's crazy. That's a crazy take. That nigga is nowhere near Mac Miller level at
Mac
all.
Miller.
But
Jack Harlow.
But
Mac
look,
Miller.
only good thing I ever heard about Jack Harlow, only good thing I ever heard about Jack Harlow, like on some positive shit, was just bitches like thirsting over him. I never heard
Nah,
no
bro,
nigga like
listen.
straight up be like, "Oh, Jack Harlow fire!" Like his music fire. Like
I mean,
except for
I'm not
like
gonna lie
white
to you,
dudes.
like, listen, like I like the dude a lot, right? I feel like he definitely has a category that he's really like angling towards, and he hits his mark like very well with said category. So I mean, you know, I like to do it a lot, but
Yeah,
you know, I definitely see who like he's making music for.
yeah, it
I
ain't
think-
for me, and I respect that.
I mean, I think that honestly, like I think okay, so I told my brother this like a couple weeks ago. I feel like there's two cultures simultaneously going on. Like one is like the culture that people are trying to act like, oh, people care about this. Like in the real world, they're like, oh yeah, people on the internet and all the cool people care about this. They care about these people. And then there's the people that niggas actually care about. Case in point, on this side is Jack Harlow, right? All these corporations and shit think we care about that nigga and in the music #1 Billboard, but like his real culture parallel, yeat. Like yeat is actually
That's my white boy. That's my white boy. I'm champion.
This side, Lil Nas X. This side, Playboy Cardi. Like is they keep trying to push people that we don't actually. All the people that's getting pushed by the industry, people don't actually care about like that,
Bro.
Like we care about the Yeats, the Cardis. We care about guys.
Listen, like I have an opinion, right? So like me, I just kind of like I like everything the same amount, right? I'm a very easy person to please, right? But I'm also kind of picky. But the thing is, like you mentioned those 4 artists, I kind of just like listen to them all the same amount because I have my certain like absurd taste that is like very specific that I listen to like every day, and then I have like stuff that I listen to sometimes, and like all 4 of those people like I look at the same because I listen to them the same. So to me, they're just kind of like I like all of them. Like all 4 of them are like really cool, but like I just kind of like they're just kind of like people that are just like in the same world as me. You know what I mean? Like I don't really keep up with like any of them. I just, you know what I mean? I kind of just support everyone, and then I just go and do my own thing. Like go listen to what I usually listen to.
I want to know about what you usually listen to, like what's that esoteric Oscar playlist looking like?
Yeah, what's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite artist? Let's go through that.
It's like mixed up. So like sometimes when I'm driving home from work, I'll get the urge to listen to like fucking like It's Raining Men, and like that whole album, like you know that's a good song. And then like It's Raining Men will switch over to like fucking like The Roots, and then from The Roots it'll switch to like NERD, which is just like my favorite thing ever. You know what I mean? But I was listening to Steely Dan with my best friend the other day. Like I don't know. I like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like the dude that's like my taste is so different, and then I'm just like, you know what I mean? I like Tyler the Creator. Like, you know?
Tyler the Creator.
Like Tyler's my guy, but like I fucking love that man, bro. He's like the reason I got into music, like in middle school.
Me too.
Yeah.
In middle school as well.
All
changed my life, dude.
Real
But like,
shit.
yeah, man. But you know, today, like I just kind of like I was thinking about this, but like the song Rosa Parks by Outkast is probably like one of the best like hip hop songs just like ever created. Because like if you really think about it, the song's kind of wild. And if you think about it again, the beat is like fucking crazy revolutionary. Like that beat is fucking good. And then just like, oh my god, it's such a good song. And then just the delivery is good. Bro, like when I say it's wild, it's because like, bro, like the song is called Rosa Parks, and the hook is like everybody move to the back of the bus. Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy.
The back of the bus was I mean, this gonna sound like some coon shit, but we all know the back of the bus was the place to be at.
Nah,
Like
dude.
back in school.
Yeah,
Back
school on some
Like, we
school
was all going to
shit.
Yeah, it was all about going to the back. Like
I used to
that's
play my PSP in the back of the bus, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody like, nobody cares what you're doing back there.
Listen to my motherfucking music, fall asleep
Nah.
damn near.
That song is good, but like, what did you guys think of the Kendrick album?
I listened to it.
I
one
liked
time.
it. Yeah, I
He's
liked
also
it,
like
but
my man.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. It don't really got a lot of replay value to me personally, cause like it's a good album, it's a great experience, and he's talking about a lot of shit that needed to be talked about, and he said a lot of real shit. And it's a great album, but just sonically, it's not really some shit like I wake up wanting to hear, or like I'm thinking about like, oh, that once like it's stuck in my head. Like nothing really grabbed me sonically. Like lyrically, like I was listening to him. Don't get me wrong, I was listening. Like I was listening to the lyrics, I was digesting the lyrics and like the content of the lyrics and like everything important. But like just sonically, it just didn't stick with me. Like it's not really something I want to bump for, opposed to like Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, etc., like which had songs that were like thought provoking, but also was bangers type shit,
Thought provoking bangers. Thought provoking bangers. Thought provoking.
That sounds like a euphemism for something.
The way I felt about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. First of all, I'm not really a Kendrick fan. I respect the fuck out of what he does. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I respect all his work. I respect his music wholeheartedly, 100%. It's just not in my regular rotation like that. Like outside of these walls, and sometimes like a complexion. Occasionally, like the intro. It's really just damn. This nigga Oscar left again.
Damn.
But,
that nigga was like, I don't like what y'all saying about Kendrick.
I've listened to Good Kid, Mad City several times back to like, and I even though it's not in my rotation, I respect the fuck out of it. You feel me? But
yeah, he said he was joining on his computer, his phone crashed.
Okay, To Pimp a Butterfly, that's probably my favorite Kendrick shit. I bump track 1. I like These Walls. I already said that. I like All Right, and I like Complexion. And that's really it from Kendrick I really fuck with. But I say that to say this. I listened to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and I like thought it was like cool, but then again, it's like nothing. I guess I gotta re-listen to the tracks I did save, because I guess they might be nice, but really, first of all, like I like more interesting shit than a nigga just like saying, first divide to put down, divide to put down, divide to put down, divide. Like I just first of all, I like melodies and shit. So like
the beats. It was also the beats, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them beats won it, bro. Cause like the beats were good. They were good beats. Like if we just talking objectively, they were good beats. But it was just like, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear you rap on this African drum shit, bro. Like we not trying to hear this African drum shit the whole album, bro.
I like African drums. But
I do, but he don't add nothing to it though. It's just in there. It's just there, and it's the whole album. Like it ain't no switch up. Like certain songs did have different production. Don't get me wrong, but like for the most part, it was just like the same type of beats that seemed like they was lacking. Like it seemed like something was missing.
I don't know. Maybe the cultural consciousness has like moved past the need for a Kendrick album. Because we've been begging for one for so long, but like as he said on the album, he's like, I don't know what y'all looking for. I'm not your savior, nigga. Like, so I think because we were looking for that from Kendrick and didn't get it, we're like, oh, he's just like a guy.
But see, I wasn't even looking at him for that for real. Like I was like, I don't know what I was really expecting, but I wasn't really expecting him to come out and like say nothing super profound and like prophetic. I was just expecting some good music because the nigga good at rapping, and like, cause it's like I'm trying to think about the songs that I do like by Kendrick and like the elements of those that like could have been on the album, like Money Trees. Like, see, like Money Trees is actually a deep song when you really like understand what he's talking about, but it's catchy as hell. That was missing on the album. Like it wasn't no catchy earworm hooks. Like Money Trees, first time I heard that shit, I didn't even like it the first time I heard it, but the hook was stuck in my head. It was no hooks or nothing from this that was really stuck in my head except the nigga arguing with his girl talking about fuck you bitch and like all this shit. Like that was also kind of crazy because like I get it for the sake of art, but like did I really need to sit through a 2 minute abuse song, bro? Like it's like I get it, I understand like commentary, social commentary, niggas needed to talk about it, all that, but like did I really need to hear this nigga going back and forth with his bitch being narcissistic and abusive and shit? Talk like, bro, like come on, bro. And then the motherfucking like a lot of people was mad as hell about the Auntie's Diaries, about him like using the F word in it, bro. Honestly, bro, me as a bisexual person, somebody who niggas might consider a faggot, I don't really mind him saying faggot. I don't.
I don't
Oh,
really,
good
yeah, I
night.
don't really care either. Yeah, good night.
Can
Good
you
night,
pronounce this
Javi.
person's name for me again?
Javi.
Okay, good night, Javi. Good night. I appreciate you for being here, showing
Oh
love
yeah.
and all that. But
For
yeah,
coming on the
like as someone who would
podcast.
be considered a faggot, I ain't tripping about Kendrick saying faggot in this context. Like, if, because this the thing, like, people were trying to compare it to Eminem, but it's not the same as what Eminem do at all. When Eminem say faggot, it's literally purely for shock value. There's no message to it. There's no method to it. There's no, like, lead up to it. It's just like, oh, I'm going to stab the faggots in the face with a bottle of glass. Like, it's always it's just a part of a punchline or something. Kendrick said faggot, but it was like, you gotta listen to the whole shit. Like listen to the whole shit. Like people love taking shit out of context. And like there are people like in the LGBT community though who are like going hard on this and like saying like no, there is no context that a straight man should say that word. And like I kinda agree, but at the same time, y'all kinda doing too much. I'm being like honestly, like I ain't trying to invalidate nobody. If you feel that way, that's valid. Feel how you feel, like much love, all that. But I'm just saying, me personally, I don't mind the nigga saying faggot because like the way he said it, it like
Right. I feel like he was saying it in a way that's like talking to everybody of that generation. Like he's like, "Hey, look, y'all know y'all used to say this word all the time 10 years ago, right? Like, fat. Like, yeah, y'all used to be just like that. Cause like coming from, I feel like he's been like out of the loop for so long. He does like I feel like that word when it was a time when it was still getting used, and then one day it was like a flip switch, and it was like no bueno, like nobody was saying that. So I feel like he's
yeah,
like, guys, back in the day, we used to call people this, and then nobody really batted an eyelash, you know what I'm saying? But then again, he's like, oh, we used to use it, we ain't no better. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't as mature enough to or like evolved as a society to really be empathetic toward like queer people's struggles and hating having that word used against them, which I wanted to get into. Like you said, oh, I don't care about the word. Coming from somebody who had that word used against me as a child, I don't give a fuck about that word. Like, nigga, I don't care. Like, dog, I
I done
was
kind of
literally,
reclaimed it. I be getting in
yeah,
arguments with niggas and calling them it because I'm like, yeah, nigga, like this finna turn your whole head upside down. Like you a straight nigga getting called a faggot by a faggot. Like how
right.
you feel, bro?
Because it's like I don't hear that word and feel attached to it because you know what I'm saying. Queer people aren't faggots. Like queer people are not. You know what I'm saying. So it's like I can't be attached to that word because it's not me. So like I mean, it's honestly taking on like a new like when I call somebody that word in my head, it's because they just do something that really pisses me off. Like it really pisses me off. I'm like, oh, you are, dude. Like it's and I don't know why these hateful words go so hard. Like sometimes when I be frustrated, bro, I be yelling the N word, bro. No cat. Like on the day, I be like, I don't know why slurs be going so hard. Like you just be mad, like, oh, like
I like it was some period where I was making music and like I would because like I don't really have ad libs still to this day. Like, I don't really have like any signature ad libs that I really do. But I remember at one point I was starting songs off and I would just go stupid cunt like that would just be the intro to the shit like just like yeah like just in your face, just straight vulgarity, like open the door, like yeah, nigga, like this how we started it off, like. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, certain words do got that little,
You got that little,
like.
Nah,
Oscar
bro.
came back just in time.
My
What's the word?
My internet like is wiped out right now. So I'm on my phone because like my shit's just fucked up. But we're on the data. Oh my god.
So also,
live stream.
We're on the data.
Quick little thing. So like, first episode was just me and Kyle. Y'all already know who the fuck we are. But like Oscar, like just like briefly just tell motherfuckers who you are, what you do, you know, shit like that.
Oh, like now? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't even put you on.
I'm Red Oscar. I guess that's the stage name. I just just call me Oscar if we ever meet. I like making beats. I like rapping sometimes. I'm trying to be a singer at some point, but I really like making beats. Like that's just the best. And I like playing video games, and I like dressing good. And I like to look out.
He do be putting that shit on.
What'd you say?
He be putting that shit on though.
I said he do be putting that shit on.
He do.
When you said I be dressing good, I don't think he understand what that means.
Yo.
Did he not hear us?
Maybe his internet cut back on or something.
Damn.
And I'm always in vertigo. Yeah. LOL. I'm scared for a young black nigga. That's what it is. Okay, so you wanted to talk about your unorthodox opinion discussing dead ops.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. So like this my whole shit, right? Cause all right, when it comes to niggas dissing dead ops, dissing the dead, like cause it's been a prevalent thing in music over the last few years. It's always been a thing, like in Chicago and shit. But like niggas ain't really start doing it like everywhere. Like now, niggas just doing it everywhere now. Like the last few years, like niggas just kind of adopted it, like in Atlanta and other states, like Detroit, like. Everybody's fucking on this dead nigga and that dead nigga, like, and all this shit. Like, so, but my whole take on it, because a lot of people be like, oh, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't diss the dead. They shouldn't disrespect dead people or blah, blah, blah. And, like, I get it, like, on one hand, because I do believe in, like, spirituality and shit like that and, like, bad energy. But I kind of don't really mind niggas dissing dead enemies if, like, the nigga had a real beef and like hatred towards the nigga while the nigga was alive. Cause like honestly, like if you beefing with a nigga and y'all got real hatred for each other, y'all probably done shot at each other. Like just speaking from the perspective of like these niggas that's like doing this, like y'all probably done like shot at each other. Y'all probably done like killed each other, homies, like all type of shit. Like so it's like at some point the nigga dying, like of course you still will have that animosity and be like, man, fuck that dead nigga. Like I honestly kind of respect it. Like, honestly, people just need to, like, stay out of people's business, bro. Like, if niggas always like, oh, they need to stop dissing dead niggas, you just need to not be the next dead nigga. Don't worry about it. Like, just stay out of it. Like, or else you go be the next one, they go be dissing. Like, just let them niggas get off how they getting off. What I don't fuck with, though, is niggas who be dissing dead niggas that they, like, had nothing to do with. Like, niggas that diss a nigga that, like, and act like him and his gang killed the nigga, but like it was some whole unrelated shit, like the nigga died from a heart attack or some shit. He like, oh yeah, that's what that nigga did. Nah, like nigga, you ain't even do it. Like you ain't had nothing to do with it. Like he's like, oh yeah, nigga, the gang smoked his ass. Like no, nigga, like
that nigga dead now. Gave him the Big Mac that gave him his heart attack.
Like, come on, bro. Like, get the fuck on, bro. And then, like, niggas be dissing niggas that they never even met before. Like, they never even had no real beef. They might have, like, exchanged some words in a comment section or some shit. Or, like, argued on live or some shit one time. But, like, ain't never really bumped into each other. Ain't never really had no actual friction. And then the nigga died. Oh, fuck that dead ass nigga. Blah, blah. Like, y'all ain't even met face to face. Like, you really hate this nigga that much? Like, come on, bro.
You
But yeah,
remember
that's
when
my unorthodox opinion on that.
Nah,
So-
you remember when Ice Cube thought Common dissed like all of LA?
What the fuck?
not
No, explain the story.
not
I gotta
to
hear this.
change topics abruptly, but like Common has this song. I think it's called "I Still Love Her," and then it's a good song, and he's just talking about like how hip hop or whatever, and then he has this line where he's talking about hip hop like hip hop's a woman, right? Because you know that's what Common does, and then he's talking about like he's like going through the eras of rap, right? And then he gets to like LA and like just like you know the gangster rap scene or whatever because it started over there. And then he was like, and then they took you to the West and fucked you. And then like this dude Ice Cube thought Common was like dissing the whole coast, like saying they fucked up hip hop or some shit like that. You know, like some regular like 40-year-old mentality shit, you know what I mean? And then like
Bro.
and then like they made a whole diss track on Common, just like calling him a bitch, like saying he sucks, like they'll beat him up and shit. And then Common like made a diss track on Ice Cube, and it's called "The Bitch and You," and it's actually really good. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hilarious how that happened. And then they made up, and then Common was in Barbershop 2, I think.
I wish I could find. Oh yeah, he was with Nicki Minaj and shit.
They made up, dude.
But
Ice Cube made like the best movie like throughout my childhood, dude. Like all I used to watch, like to be honest with you, was "Are We There Yet?" I love that fucking movie.
I had the
I
fucking
love that
DVD.
movie. It was that movie, dude, and the Jaden Smith Karate Kid. I love those movies.
God, don't get Rio started because there's people in both those movies that this nigga Rio,
Wait, what you mean?
Karate Kid, Jaden Smith, you know who in that movie. And Are We There Yet? You know who in that movie.
Who
That's probably why
in
you
those movies?
that's probably why you had them DVDs as a kid. We know why you had them DVDs. That was your favorite movie.
Wait, who in the movies? I'm stuck. I don't know. That nigga said Jackie Chan. But no, what are we alluding to here? What's going on? Who in the movies?
Taraji and then Neil Long.
Oh, all right, you right. All right, I understand. Nah, yeah, childhood kid me was definitely, man. Hey, but next topic though. Shit. What? All right. What? I don't even know what else we got listed. I ain't gonna lie. I sound dumb as hell right now.
I think you know what's fucked up about like in a podcast where you got like hella you be playing with hella topics and you barely get to all of them, and then when you be playing with a couple topics like yeah we finna stretch this out, then you be like damn where's the topics?
Nigga, hey, we could talk about whatever, low key. We could bounce some shit like this shit live, nigga.
Bro,
fuck it.
This randomly came to my head, but like I tweeted this out, but like one time I was like at my friend's house, right, and then I just got baked out of my mind, and we were watching like a Celtics game. And I just like I couldn't stop staring at Kyrie Irving. Like I don't know why, but like the way he was playing was like out of this world, and his like proportions were all fucked up. So I was just like eyeing down Kyrie Irving, just high as shit. And I was like, it was like I was watching like an extreme BMX game. It was crazy. I was like,
that man want to fuck Kyrie Irving.
No, bro, that's not where I was going with that.
I think you got a little crush, bro.
Yo, Kyrie Irving and Jackie Chan link up.
You hit the cart? You taking blinkers? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened to Cuz? Yo, Kyle, I'm over here acting like I can see over the nigga desk and shit, but like, nigga, you good, bro? The nigga on the floor.
He's trying to get to my Kyrie level. That's all.
Shit, hey, look, that's where. Hey, fuck it, bro.
I don't even smoke, so. I'm a square.
We go smoke when we link, though, bro. You gotta smoke.
I got it. I'm with it. I do that shit like twice a year.
Bro, I'll take care of you, bro. I'll make sure you don't got no panic attack. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, it was a period where I stopped smoking because I started having panic attacks and shit. I ain't gonna lie, like real shit. So like when I first started again, I'm low key kind of glad. Like it's like my cousins like we don't really fuck with each other no more. But I'm kind of glad that like I was like smoking with my cousins when I started back, because like it kind of gave me that sense of comfort. Like, all right, if anything go bad and I start freaking out, they'll take care of me, so I'm good.
Yeah.
And it kind of like helped me get to the point where I'm at now, where I rarely ever have panic attacks from it. Like, you feel me? So yeah,
No, I get you. I get you. Welcome
I
back,
just felt
Kyle.
like going on that tangent.
All right,
What's up,
welcome
Kyle?
back.
Yo, did you die, bro? Did you hit? What did you hit? Like, what happened? Did you hit the car, or did you just like you sick right now? Like, what happened, bro? You
No,
just died, bro.
you could check the footages. You know what I'm saying? I did blow it right on the mic, and then
Okay, all right. That
then
ain't the car. Okay.
then yeah, the cart hit me a lot of times in my lungs.
That nigga knocked your ass down, boy. I took a hit in your honor and everything, bro. That nigga was on the floor.
Yeah, bro. I just like listen. So I don't really do it anymore because like it was a time. It was like right after I like was doing mad acid, and then I was like done with the acid, and then like I don't know. I don't like to mix shit together. You know what I mean? But I was just like, you know what? Since I'm done with this, I'll just like be straight only on the weed, right? And so I was just smoking weed, and it was like I was having like the acid flashbacks, and then like I would just start getting like mad existential, and I don't like to be mad existential. I like to just chill out, you know what I mean? Because I have everything figured out. Like I'm doing good. I just need to calm the fuck down sometimes, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop smoking. And I just ended up stopping everything altogether. So
I've never had
a little bit of the Tito's. I don't know if you guys know what Tito's is.
What is that?
It's like just straight liquor.
Straight. So it's funny how you talk about sobriety. You're just like, yeah, man.
Nah,
I just gave up everything.
Like sometimes a little bit of the Tito's. You know what I mean? But you
got to break out a little bit of the
lemonade.
Tito's.
I don't really drink for real. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of like I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking for real. Like, and I don't really fuck with being drunk. Cause like I be feeling like I'm out of control. You feel me? Like, cause when I'm high, I could be high as fuck and still feel like I'm in control of my actions and what I do, type shit. Like I never like freak out or like act out and do some like crazy shit or say some crazy shit, and then have to be like, oh my bad, I was high afterwards. Like that'll never happen. But like if I'm getting drunk, I might do some shit that like the next day I gotta be like, hey, my bad, like I was drunk. Like, so yeah, I really fuck with being drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like getting drunk. I just like to get a little tipsy. You know what I mean? I like to get a little.
You said I like to get a little tipsy.
That's where I'm at with it too, though. Like I like drinking. Like last few times I drunk kind of lightly. And I was just smoking with it, and it like you know.
Yeah, I like it. I like being like to the point where I just find everything like super funny. So.
I like I don't really like getting drunk no more because that was one night that was really embarrassing, and I posted on my story and everything. I was just because guess what?
What?
I mixed the clear and the brown.
Damn.
Never do that. And also always eat before you drink. Always make sure you got at least a full stomach, bro.
It had been a minute before. I think I ate a couple hours earlier, but I mixed the clear and the brown. I did it.
My worst time ever being drunk was when I didn't eat shit the whole day except like I ate like some gummy sharks, like the blue shits. Like I ate a bunch of them and like I had like some like pop and like some other like junk food and shit. But I ain't eating no real food the whole day. And then I got drunk with my cousin and shit. And then like I got drunk that like I passed out.
A friend of mine had like a bowl of fucking what's it called? Fruity Pebbles. Just drank for the rest of the day. That dude was in the bathroom,
bro. But like, so like, I passed out at one point. These niggas put a blanket on me and shit. And then at some point, like my cousin's brother starts cooking fried chicken. And also before somebody like puts like cousin's brother question mark in the comments, I'm not related to his brother. It's a long story, but I'm not related to his brother. Anyway, my cousin's brother was in the kitchen cooking like some fried chicken or whatever. He woke me up. I ate it. And like I remember like when I ate it, I didn't really feel that weird. I just thought I was hella drunk. But like I ate that shit, drunk a little Kool-Aid, and went right back to sleep. And like about I don't know how much longer after, but like after some period I went back to sleep, woke back up, like something in my body, it was like an instinct thing. Like something in my body jerked me out of my sleep and said, run to the bathroom. I get up. Look, man, listen. I go walk to the bathroom, and then I take a piss, and like I remember taking the piss, and then I go to wash my hands, and like instead of washing my hands, I just stop and I just stare into the mirror. I'm staring into the mirror at myself, and next thing you know, I just fucking start projectile vomiting
Jesus Christ.
into the sink, like. Just straight, just start like,
Nah,
and
one
it's
time I
all
cleaned
fucking
out and I
blue,
went to work.
greenish because the fucking candy. Like,
Nah, bro, it happens to the best of us.
That shit throwing up while drunk is so.
Can I got a weird question to ask you guys. So, hygiene, I take it very serious. Do you guys prefer women's hygiene products over men's hygiene products? Because I personally do.
Women's.
I've never used women's hygiene products in my life.
You only use like male deodorant and all that?
I use male deodorant. I use
Bro.
deodorant.
All right, let me explain why I prefer female hygiene products. Because like female hygiene products be fire, like the scents be fire, bro. Like I be wanting to smell good, like
they have the better smells. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like female hygiene shit, it be like motherfucking like cherry blossom, cinnamon roll, like all type of shit. And then men's shit, like and then like men's fucking fragrances be like steel,
sea shanty,
it all kind of
fresh grass.
Bro, like people like to compare the Axe, like they try to say the Old Spice is better than the Axe. Bro, them shits smell the fucking same to me, to be honest.
Every Old Spice deodorant I ever had smelled the exact same as the last one. They all smell the fucking same. They kind of smell like Irish Spring.
Good, but like I just, women smell better.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, cause I got some like men deodorant right now. Like, it's not a thing of like, oh my god, I need women's. But like, I prefer like if I'm at the store and like I'm picking this shit out, like, yeah. So
Old Spice reminds me of gamers in high school who would start wearing dress shirts and fedoras and look really cringe. And it's almost like, damn, like nigga, you're one bad experience away from being an incel. That's what Old Spice. Dude, Old Spice smells like one bad experience away from being an incel.
I ain't gonna lie. That's like premium incel smells right there. The Old Spice Axe mixture though. The combo?
I wear my Old Spice. I even addressed her as my lady, and I looked her in the eyes for a solid 5 seconds, and she still said no.
Like, bro, cause your ass smell like a motherfucking.
He's like, I did everything Terry Crews did in the commercial, and she still said no. Yo, Terry Crews, dude, he's so funny.
Terry Crews is a black guy.
No, dude, he gets off the set from the Old Spice commercial. He puts on his fedora and his button up. He goes.
No, bro. I just had a crazy thought. Imagine a big ass buff black incel.
he goes on fucking r/red pill, black skin red pill.
No, he's not even a red pill nigga. He's like a straight incel. Like he'd be on 4chan, but he's like, imagine a buff ass black dude who's like in his 30s and he's an incel.
It's big Herc on a burner account.
Like, this is a hypothetical, and I might get a little crazy, but do you think he would be accepted in the incel community?
He definitely get lampooned just for being like, because like all of those people think that like women throw their panties at anybody who has like more than 14-inch biceps. Like they'll be like, wow, you're black. And they don't like black men because they also feel like these women will throw their panties at anybody whose skin is darker than the motherfucking sand.
I ain't gonna lie. Incels though, the thing about incels is kind of a broad term. So it's like I feel like there might be certain incels that might fuck with him, and then there might be other incels like the white cat incels that might be like, oh, like fuck off. See, I almost censored the wrong word. But like fuck off hard R, like like type shit.
They call them N-word hard R cells, like let's say knicker. They call them knicker cells, like black incels. They're called because like that's the thing about black incels. Like they're also like I've noticed they're all also self-hating. Like they don't like being black. I don't think so.
Hey,
they're like
Oh
Huh?
shit! It paused. Oh, I was gonna say, can y'all excuse me for like 2 minutes? I gotta go piss.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You got it. You're going on pee break.
Yeah.
But nah, dude, I definitely agree with you on that.
On what?
I feel like on what you said, like they probably do hate themselves, but dude,
Yeah.
that whole side of the internet is fucking weird, man. It freaks me out because like you see people like if you think about it, like that shit's been around for a long time, like since before like 4chan and shit like that. But it used to be like way different. Like you've heard about like the dude that like was obsessed with Bjork, right?
Yeah, the Bjork stalker.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. Dude, like watching, cause listen, I like true crime and shit like that, but like I watch it because like it low-key makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or sometimes you kind of need that, cause sometimes it's like more entertaining than a scary movie.
I like do research on, like a Wikipedia or something, because it'll be like when I have like kind of psychedelic experiences too, because when I do this is gonna sound very very sus, but it's like certain drugs that I have done are more dissociative. Not fucking ketamine, nigga. It's not ketamine. But yeah, they are dissociative, and it's just like I get that feeling for some reason. I want to look at all these cases and like search behind all these people and all these events that happen, because I don't know. It's just I used to be into reading biographies a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just like stories of people. I just want to hear how other people navigated this like similar circumstances. And you have people, because that's the thing, they all have a similar thread. Like people who do that type of shit.
It's just like what interests me is like what was the breaking point for you? Like how did this happen? You know what I mean? Like what made it click in your head? But what I don't like is like the weird girls that like idolize the serial killers. Like that's always been weird to me.
Yeah, like I like watching true crime shit and like researching serial killers because it's like fascinating on a morbid curiosity type of sense. But like the people that idolize serial killers are weird as fuck, and I never like understand that shit. Like especially the serial killers who like were also rapists and shit, like Richard Ramirez and shit like that. Like how the fuck?
I brought this up because like I know this girl, right? Like this girl was like she's like super like for like which is it's a good thing to be for women's rights and equal rights and all that, right? But like she was also like hella obsessed with Ted Bundy. Like how does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that nigga was literally out here murking hella women. Like, come on, bro.
It's weird.
I mean, do you think part of like the fantasy, right, is that like it could like the fact? Do you think people indulge in and go crazy because like it can never come true? Like if someone is revealed as a serial killer, they're already in jail. So I feel so like they're fantasizing about people that they could never, unless they visited the prison, could never possibly fuck, because like these people are either dead or in jail.
Yeah, and like hardcore jail, not like fucking.
Right. So it's just like is it part of the I guess the
fantasy.
The fantasy that it could never materialize. You could never put yourself in such a vulnerable position.
It's true. That's crazy.
Honestly, I feel like some of the fantasy might be on a kink level type shit. Like it might be some shit like it still sound fucked up, but they might be turned on by the fact that like this motherfucker done strangle bitches and like killed bitches and shit, and like he crazy and like he hot and mysterious type shit. Like that might be how they see it. Like that shit crazy, and like I don't condone it and I don't understand it, but some people might be like that might be the morale behind that weird ass shit. I don't know.
Nah, dude, it's crazy. I don't know why, but just like the picture in my head popped up of like the really stupid like meme where it's like what girls only go for guys that treat them like shit, and then like it cuts away to him like holding money in his hand, and she's like, "Hey, babe," and then he's like, "Beat it, chick."
That meme is so fucking hilarious.
That picture is hilarious.
Because somebody actually illustrated that. Because that's the thing, like that meme is like old as shit, So like that means somebody actually illustrated that. Like it was some nigga that was mad as fuck that he couldn't get no hoes, and he like, oh my god, I gotta draw a fucking picture of the time the nigga Tony stole my bitch. Like he
Beat it, chick.
No, dude. Oh
Yeah, that was Lil. Y'all remember Lil Wayne Prom Queen?
yeah.
That video is low key that meme.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Lil Wayne was in high school, and then he was in like, I love her fancy underwear.
Niggas be talking hella shit about Lil Wayne and his whole motherfucking guitar era. But that shit was later. I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about, bro. This shit, like, it was low key some like revolutionary shit when Wayne came out with the motherfucking guitar. And he was on his shit. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas can talk shit, but it was some shit, bro.
Like, wasn't he the first to attempt this?
I ain't gonna give him the credit of being the first, because a lot of
yeah.
Oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. But like, a lot of metal rap came out like in the early 2000s. So I wouldn't say he was the first, but I feel like he was definitely the first. Like they really put that shit on, like where niggas was like, oh shit, type shit.
I feel like it was like him, and then Kid Cudi did the Speeding Bullet to Heaven, which I mean I like, but you know not many people like that one. And then I feel like
Stay tuned.
Look, I like some songs from it. Look, y'all ain't this shit on Speeding Bullet to Heaven, bro. I like a couple songs on there, bro.
I love Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Embers is like a goated Cudi song.
Yeah, I feel like Childish Gambino was the first to like successfully make like a full like switch though into like, you know, funk. Like they were trying to do rock and stuff. Childish Gambino's doing like you know, like fucking funk, just like funkadelic funk, but mixed with like, I guess like because he likes his guitars, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I love that album a lot. Riot
at some point,
just a funkadelic song.
At some point, I'm making a fucking rock album. I'm making some metal shit. I'm making some indie shit. I'm mixing shit. Like I'm not just gonna be a rapper. Like it's always gonna be other shit I'm gonna fuck with.
You should make an album where like all of the beats are like composed of like the banjo. You know,
banjo
beat.
Like,
the banjo. Listen, like the banjo and then like a tambourine. And then like
not the hillbilly raps.
Hold on, you switch it up in the middle, and then it just starts like maracas. That'd be crazy.
You know what's crazy that I just realized?
What?
Y'all niggas live in America. Like I just think that's so wild. Like we all live in America. Like motherfuckers really like because we're not the only country that speaks English. But like we all like y'all could be some Canada niggas.
Nah, dude. I could be from Belgium.
You could be from Belgium, dog. Like we all live in America. Like thinking about how big the world is, that's just wild. Like how
yeah. Hey bro,
dude,
you
were
from Belgium.
If I was from Australia and I had the accent.
No, man,
bro, if you was from Belgium, I would be simping for you. I would be sending you hella money if you were from Belgium. Bro. I would be simping for you. I would definitely simp for you if you were from Belgium, bro. For real.
That's bad. That's bad.
No, like the reason why I brought that up, right, is because like I'm actually British. Like I'm not from here.
How does that?
Man, fish and chips type beat sounding ass nigga, man. Come on, bro.
Oi, mate. Yo, that's out of order, mate. That's out of order, mate. Like niggas like us London niggas like we take shit serious, mate. Like
oh shit, this nigga finna stab me with a coat hanger.
I'm actually from the ends, mate. Like we will pull up with them sticks, fam. Like Americans think we don't got to like that,
I'm from
mate.
the land down
literal
under.
Sticks. Literal sticks.
No,
mate. We got fire, mate. Like, mate.
That nigga go run up on me with a lighter, set my coat on fire or some shit.
Mans don't know what he's dealing with, fam. Mans don't know.
Mans don't care about all that.
No, bro.
You lot are tweak. You lot are mad. Me and my boys, yeah. Me and my mates, yeah. we come to America, we have more straps in this motherfucker than you've ever seen, mate. Don't get it twisted. I'm from the end.
You see that girl over there, fam? She got mad
that bad
bunda.
thing,
She got mad bunda, fam.
mate. I'm trying to talk to you, mate. All right, yo, babes, what you got going on there? The batty fat.
These niggas is crazy, bro. Come on, dog. We ain't doing the UK voices tonight, bro.
Bro, I wish I could fucking do a good UK impression. That would be amazing. I'd be practicing it in the mirror.
No.
No, I'm trying to be from bottom. What's up?
How you say to?
Shut up. Yo, I just listened to this this old verse I had from 2019 when I was like still in high school and shit. Bro, I said two on it, right? And then I sounded so Baltimore. Like I was like, what the I was back in high school sounding this Baltimore. I was like, I don't be praised you doing it for two. Like I was really all the way in that shit. Like
that nigga say
two. Like
take a DNA too. So maybe you're British.
Bro, watching The Wire be funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. The Wire be hilarious to watch, dog.
I've heard it's a really good show. Is it on the par with Breaking Bad? Because I cannot follow.
It ain't on par with Breaking Bad. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Some people gonna take my black card away for saying that, but let's be real. I'm looking right into the camera. The Wire ain't fucking with Breaking Bad. I love being black. I love black cinema. I love black culture and all that. But oh damn, I'm in here by myself. Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Keep going.
Shit. These niggas done left. Fuck. All right. This the real show. Welcome to hell. You feel me?
Nah,
nigga, red tie cover soon.
Say what you was talking about. Talk about Breaking Bad and The Wire.
Look. All right, The Wire. Look, Breaking Bad is better than The Wire. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Sopranos is better
now,
than...
Look, granted, I ain't finished The Wire yet. So this ain't really a complete opinion. You feel me? This is me saying, like, speaking as of what's today? June 9th. Speaking as of June 9th, 1:12 a.m., June 9th, 2021. I had to think about that.
2022.
2022, June 9th, 2022. I think Breaking Bad is better than The Wire.
Damn. So you basically just said you think New Girl with Zooey Deschanel is better than The Wire and all the
what nigga? Get the fuck off! Get the fuck off!
So basically, what you're saying is you think Seinfeld is better than The Wire solely because white people made it.
Did Seinfeld say nigger? Didn't bro say the hard R?
I don't know.
Like, didn't Seinfeld say some crazy? Like, it was. I think it was either Seinfeld or the nigga, like his co-star, like his homie on the show type shit that said some crazy shit. Kramer, whatever the nigga name is.
It was Kramer. He was at the fucking Laugh Factory, dude. He just started fucking yelling the N-word on the stage. You know what's even crazier, bro?
I saw the video.
Nah, bro. What's crazier is what happened after, because he went, like, it was Seinfeld. It was Jerry Seinfeld. He went on some, like, talk show, like, a couple days after, and he was like, they asked him about Kramer, and this dude said, he was like, listen, guys, I just, I think, what he did was horrible, and, I think he needs a chance to apologize. And then they pulled him up on the screen. They had him on the phone, just ready. And so, they put him on the big screen, and then Kramer starts saying, like, sorry and shit. He's like, I'm sorry for saying the N-word, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the crowd
Why did that sound like one of those meme shitpost clips? Like Squidward saying, I'm Mr. Krabs, I'm sorry for saying the N-word. It sounds like a shitpost clip.
But he was saying, I'm sorry and shit, and then the crowd started laughing. And then Jerry Seinfeld was like, stop it. It's not funny. And then I started laughing, dude. I started laughing because I just kept laughing at Kramer.
It's not funny.
He was like, I don't know what came over me. I was like, dude, racism, dude. It was the racism ghost.
That's the crazy part about like white people who have racist outbursts. Like, nigga, you know you had that shit in you. Cause like when I get mad, I don't just straight up be like,
Yeah, that's
"Oh,
what I'm
fuck
saying.
Japanese people." Like you have been like thinking that shit. Like,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
gonna clip
you
that and
get
take it out
mad.
of context.
Wait, hold up, hold up, bro.
No,
Racist. That's I love like how you use a racist outburst. Like every white person is just like prone to racist outbursts at any given moment. It's like, we all have our racist outbursts someday.
I ain't gonna lie. Most white people, bro, I feel like I'll say a good 92% of white people, you can get them to call you the hard R if you make them mad enough. Like 98% of white people will call you a racial slur if
But
you
you
make them
gotta
mad.
be,
You just gotta press the right button.
you gotta be extra niggerish though. Like you gotta be like, playing loud music. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
You gotta offer them.
because have you ever seen a white person have like a racist outburst like in a public freakout video? Because like it's like they'll like be arguing about something like a spot in line or something. White person just be like, "Oh, you nigger!" like they either say it like that or they try to like sneak it in. They try to like say it matter of fact. Like, you know what? You know what? You're a nigger. Like,
That's
dog.
bad. That's bad.
Like,
Bro.
come on, bro.
That remind me of like this game
Nah,
where you,
the real test is offering them $20. Will you say the N-word for $20? If they say yes, then just
Honestly, I feel like a lot of white people be like, hell yeah. I'll say, nigga, like this, say it right now. Like, wait, like,
No, they started doing the Boondocks episode.
white people be calling me nigga for
Riley
free.
kept saying the N-word, and Riley's teacher was like giving an example.
He said, can a nigga borrow a French fry? Oh my god. Speaking of random funny ass like movie quotes, I randomly tweeted out while I was high as shit. I started this barbecue shit because it
No, I
was
saw that, and I just like I didn't question it. I was just like, I'm gonna just let that one go, and I just
because I'm like, I want somebody to see it who like has never seen the movie, so they could be like, "What is real talking? This nigga a grill master now? Like, what the?"
okay. So I found, because we were talking about racial slur. It ties in because we were talking about how racial slurs, how they sound good. White people using the N-word and being subject to racist outbursts. And I found this clip of this white man getting frustrated, not frustrated at a black person, but just frustrated in general. And I think this should spark a conversation. So hold on. Let me okay, so can y'all hear this?
Yo, we can watch clips on here.
We can watch clips. This finna change the game. I ain't gonna
No
lie.
fucking way. Of
next
course it was a
episode,
streamer, bruh.
Next episode, we bringing hella clips. I ain't gonna lie. Next episode, we coming with clips. We reacting to shit. Look, this finna take this shit to another level. You should have never told me this. We finna be reacting to shit. It's finna be crazy. All right, continue.
All right, so can y'all hear? Can y'all hear this?
Play it again.
Yeah.
I think
I don't hear nothing.
It's just kind of low.
Let me edit the shit. It's just low. Hold
on. Turn your shit all the way up and then see.
Let me just share. Oh, okay. Because the share audio option is open when I select. Okay, so this should get it right. All right, so now
played it safe. When in doubt, smash it.
Can y'all hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Rio, can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's watch it.
But I pressed nothing. I was hoping he'd just settle the ball and play it up the field, and now we still have no possession. Bro, what the fuck? How did you just end up with... Get it out, you fucking nigger! Ow! Stinking poop, dude! Oh my god!
The way he tried to flip it! The way he tried to be like, oh, you dude! Like, he tried to save it at the last second. Like when you were accidentally cussed in front of your parents, be like, oh shit! Like...
I don't even give enough of a fucking change anymore. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm just like, oh, damn.
Man.
But yeah, so
I still don't cuss around my parents.
Me neither. I try not to.
Like I
How
can
y'all
cuss
feel?
with my dad because like that's my nigga. Like, but like I can't like cuss at him like, hey, what up, nigga? Like type shit.
Yeah, I feel like my like how do y'all feel about white people being just frustrated in general? Because they have racist outbursts, but what about just a general frustration? Why do some white people always go back to the N word? Are all white people what that I'm not even gonna what the I'm smoking crack if I'm gonna better sit up here and ask if all white people are secretly racist. But I'm just saying, like, is that urge to say the
Nah,
N word
bro.
with frustration? What is it? Where do y'all think that comes from?
Well, all right,
You're
like
just like trying to instigate. You're like me
yeah, because
personally.
all right, see overall, all white people kind of got like some racist microaggressions for the most part, but I'm not gonna sit here and say all white people like have it in them to like say that the N word with the hard R, because it's some white people who really don't fuck with that shit, who really are cool. Like, is I do shit on white people a lot, but like let me be 100. Like, I don't hate all white people. Like, I be talking shit. Like, it's some white people that's really cool and like really don't say that shit. And I feel like it's some white people who like genuinely won't never call nobody the hard R in those situations. But it is a lot of them that will though. It's a lot of them that got that dog in them. Like, it's a lot of white people that like you make them mad enough. They're like, you nick, like they letting it loose. Like even PewDiePie, like PewDiePie said nigga. Like I thought PewDiePie was like the most wholesome nigga in the world.
I
He
was gonna
said nigga.
bring
Like
that
I
up.
got
I was gonna
PewDiePie
bring
calling me
that up.
nigger. Like come on, bro.
Nah, I had a conversation with one of my white friends, and then I was like, because I was like, it was about racism and all that stuff, and like, he's a good guy, you know what I mean? Like he's generally a good guy who just doesn't really say shit like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, for me to like, because I was just kind of like, it was one of those days where I was just kind of pissed at like white people as a whole. So I was kind of giving him shit for being a white guy. And then like,
A little racist. That's wild. That's a wild thing to say out of cut. Like I just wake up some days. I just don't like white people. Like I just wake up some days. I'm like, even when I see crackers.
We talked about it, and like, I was like, you know what, man? Like, you're right. Like I shouldn't just like I shouldn't have taken out my white person aggression on you just for you being a white guy.
Right.
But
it's like you just projecting what you've experienced from like white people onto just this one person.
Like where I'm from, like where I live too, because I live in Florida. It's a good amount of racist people here, dude. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
And I'm here with a blacks. Everybody trying to find out if I'm not cap. No, I'm not cap.
Yeah, I feel that. Like,
nah, bro. Did I ever tell y'all this story? Like this dude was like super drunk because everybody knows I work at GameStop, right? So this dude was like super drunk, and he walked into the GameStop, bro. He was looking for PS3 games. We don't really sell those anymore. We got like a little drawer, right? So he's drunk as fuck, just disrupting. He's like, "Yo, I need Black Ops 3 for the PS3." And
I need Black Ops 3 for the PS3, please.
Black Ops 2, actually. And I was like, I'll look. And then we had it. So I was like, here you go. And he was like, just trying to grab it without paying. I'm like, nah, you got to pay first, bro. He was like, all right, how much is it? And then, like, before I checked the price, this is where it gets crazy, all right? Listen, don't take this out of context. This is what he said. He goes, don't Jew me like you Jew those other people. And I was like, what? And then he just started going on like a rant about how like GameStop is just Jewing people and scamming them out of their money. I was like, what do you mean? like he was just drunk out his ass just trying to buy Black Ops 2.
He sounds like, that nigga's on a whole different universe. He's like, let me stop by GameStop so I can just come and get the game and not pay for it.
What's crazy is like we don't really get double coverage. So it's just me and this guy like in the store alone, like at some point, because everybody else left because he was just wilding out, right? And then this dude's just chatting me up. He's like, I got wrestling in my backyard if you want to come. And I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I was like, no, you're not. Like, what do you mean?
either that nigga had a motherfucking indie wrestling fed running in his shit, or he was trying to fuck you.
No, it was bad. And then like he was just like, if this game doesn't work, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cut a strand of your hair. I was like, no, no, you're not, bro. And then like his girl was like, yeah, he's just being a douchebag. And he was like, you think I'm a douchebag? And I was like, if I say yeah, like what is this guy gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I think you're a character. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he fucking left. It was the weirdest interaction.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have dealt with that shit.
Did
I
he
would
buy
have
the
been
game?
like, bro, you gotta get the fuck out of here, dog.
Bro, like...
Did he buy the game?
No, he bought the game, yeah.
That's funny though, because that reminded me of an actual public freakout video. Because it was this one video where this white woman was getting arrested, I think, and she started screaming, "Don't treat me like a black person." She literally started screaming that. And white people always gonna act like, "Oh, I don't. What's white privilege? How am I privileged?" But then with some shit like that, oh, now y'all all of a sudden y'all know all about y'all privilege. Y'all cashing in all the privilege tokens y'all can when it matters. But y'all want to act like it don't exist like any other time, though.
What did you say, Kyle?
I wasn't saying anything. I was just nodding.
Oh, because I saw your lips move, but there was no sound.
Oh, you was watching Bro Lips?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, pause, bro.
Oh.
Yo, L. Everybody comment L. Pause. Sus, bro. Sus.
Sus. Gay niggas.
Yo, don't game me, bro.
I don't like gay niggas. I don't care if it's you.
Yo, don't game me like you gave those other people.
What are you listening to, bro?
I had a beat idea, so I was just singing it into my phone real quick.
Oh shit. Okay. The fuck?
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's why I muted, because I be making like stupid ass noises because it's like taking notes in school, like you know what it means to you type of thing.
I know y'all gonna get mad at me for asking this publicly because it kind of puts y'all on the spot, but we need a fucking Rio, Snowblunt, Red Oscar song. Us three all rapping.
I thought you were going to talk about a tape. I thought you were going to talk about a tape. We could definitely
we can talk about the tape, but like, but I don't give a fuck which one of y'all makes the beat. Like, somebody make the beat, and then us three rap on that bitch, like 3 verses, or however y'all want to do it, do whatever the fuck. But like, just like, 3 of us on a song, bro.
Like,
I feel like that should be crazy. Type shit, bro. We need to make a new Distortion World, bro. The first one is kind of cursed,
bro. Such a good song, man.
Bro, it's such a fire song. It's such a heat song, beginning to end. But it's like I can't no more. I can't bump it no more, bro. I skip certain parts. Like it's like a goddamn. I gotta make a fan edit of the shit. Like I gotta fucking go in the band lab and chop the bitch up, chop out the parts of the people who should not be named, and then make a fucking fan edit, bro. Like come on, bro.
Man, like you know, I don't want to like talk about a private topic or anything if you're not cool with it. But like, I mean, I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. I kind of don't put everything on flow, like just in general. So I don't really care.
I kind of wish like you guys would just have a conversation again, because I don't know. You know me. I like it when everybody gets along. So
see, here's my answer to that though, right? I tried. Like, I actually tried. Like, the last time we had a conversation, like, I explained everything. I talked about everything. Like, everything that he was bringing up, I was explaining. Like, I'm like, all right, well, this can get figured out about it. And I'm like, I was being the most diplomatic, like, as possible. And he wasn't trying to hear it. Like, he wasn't trying to fuck with it. And then this is the thing about it. This is my thing, like, that I don't like. Because it might seem like we was cool again, and then I reignited it. But no, let me explain more thoroughly, like, what happened. Like, basically. So, like, without, like, dragging too long, basically, the initial situation happened. Misunderstanding, some shit about laced weed, some other shit that I ain't had nothing to do with because I wasn't there in person. But, like, some whole other shit there. Nigga thought we dissed him on the song. We didn't diss him on the song. He thought we did. He was going through all this shit. And, like, it was weird. And he was kind of, like, directing, like, a bunch of energy towards me, even though I wasn't there. Like, it was a bunch of weird shit. But basically, the initial situation happened, and then like I kind of like not really apologize. Like I apologize for what I was wrong in because I did react wrong in certain ways. But for the most part, like we was diplomatic and we talked about it, and we were like, all right, we gonna be cool again. Cause me and the nigga in question, we was planning on making a tape before like all the shit even happened. So I'm like, all right, we cool again or whatever. Like yeah. And then so the nigga ended up doing the song with another. Like we might as well say names because it's gonna sound like R-worded if I don't say names. So like, but this so dude ended up he ended up making the song with Blue. He ended up dropping the song with Blue or whatever. And like I'm like, and like I wanted to do more music with the nigga just in general, but I'm like, all right, well we cool again. Like fuck it, like I'm gonna ask the nigga like he wanna hop on this one beat or whatever. So I'm like, hey, like you trying to do this song, blah blah blah. Because and mind you, prior to this, we was planning on doing a whole tape and was in the works of doing a whole tape. This nigga was like sending me verses back like every day, so, like not every day, like for a long period of time. But I'm talking about like when we was cool again and we had like he did the verse for the Baby Rio shit and then like we did some other shit like on the side. Like he was like we was doing shit on BandLab like almost every other day. Like we was really like fucking with each other again. We was tapped in back into that secrecy. So I'm like, all right, like bro, like since everything solved with the initial issue and we cool again and you did this song with Blue, I didn't bring up the song with Blue when I asked. But I'm like, you know, we cool again, like you trying to do a song? And he was like, no, I'm not doing music right now. Like he gave me like a dry ass answer, like I'm not doing music right now. And I'm like, that's low key bullshit though, bro. Like, cause you just dropped this song with her, and then it's also bullshit because fast forward to the future, he ended up dropping one of the verses off of like the songs that we did for our tape. Like dropped it like on some solo shit. Like so it was like you not doing music, and he also like dropped some other new songs and shit. You ain't doing music, but you doing all this other shit, and then not even like exposing no like backdoor shit, but it's like you also asking Oscar for beats and shit currently, but like you not doing music though. You asking like Nick for cover arts, but you not doing music right now though. I just felt like that was fake because my whole thing is just like nigga, be real with me, be real with yourself. If you don't want to do a song with me, straight up be like, hey bro, I don't want to do a song with you, or like I don't feel like we cool enough or we back reacquainted enough to do a song together. I would have respected that shit as a man and been like, all right, bet cool. But like it's the bullshit thing. I hate when niggas tell me bullshit and expect me to just like accept it. Like niggas just like, oh, I'm not doing music right now. Like that's such a coward ass answer. Like niggas just straight up be like, nah, bro, I don't really want to do music with you right now. With you, like nigga, be specific and be real. Like be like that's my whole shit about it. But we was cool after that though. Like, well, no, we wasn't cool after that. So that happened, and then the nigga he ended up going like, oh, I just feel like you always want to start a problem with me, and I'm like, no, nigga, like this is starting because I'm trying to be cool. Like I'm literally trying to do a song with you. Like how am I trying to start a problem with you? Like, and a lot of the other shit the nigga was saying was just inconsistent as fuck and didn't make no fucking sense. Because also another thing the nigga said, the nigga like, oh, well, you talk shit about people to me before, so like, who said you don't talk shit about me to other people? And my response to that is every person I ever said anything negative about to him, I first said to them. When I said the shit about Jay's rule, like simping over old girl or whatever, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want her involved. But like simping over old girl and shit, I argued with that nigga in the Discord server. Oscar was there, argued with the nigga in the Discord server that same day, and then went and told Tink about it. It's not like, oh, I was secretly thinking this shit, and I went to Tink on some gossip girl shit, like, hey, bro, like, Angel over here sipping for this girl. Like, no, I had the argument with the nigga, and then told him what happened in the public argument. This wasn't me like on no messy shit or me on no gossiping shit. And then also let's address like the whole like, oh, you said stuff about Larry shit. Everything I said about Larry, I said to his face. And anybody that knows like the THC Temple community or been involved, know me and this nigga Larry will argue for hours. We will sit here and go back and forth like heated argument shit for hours. So it's like everything I ever said about Larry is some shit that I either said to him or like some shit that I said like. So it's just that shit was lame. None of the shit he was saying made sense. But honestly though, I was even willing to look past all that, all the fuck shit about the situation. I was willing to look past it. I'm just like, can we be cool again or whatever? Blah, blah. And the nigga like was ignoring the message. And I'm on some shit like, bro, I'm not begging no nigga to be my friend. Cause like I tried to repair the friendship or whatever the fuck. But it's like once I see you basically saying fuck me, cause like you left the message on on whatever for like 4 days. It's just like nigga, you obviously said like, oh fuck this nigga, I ain't reading that shit. So like obviously that's like you don't give a fuck. So, like fuck you too, nigga. Like I don't give a fuck. Like cause my whole thing is like I love the niggas like that I got love on, like all the niggas that I fuck with and like all the niggas that show love and all that shit. But I don't need nobody to be my friend. Like if it's really on some like disrespectful shit and the nigga just straight up disregarding how I feel or disregarding what I'm saying or whatever, like treating me like I'm annoying him or some shit, nigga
Nah,
suck
I
my
get
dick.
you.
Like so yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
It's just
whole
like, dude, it's just sad to see the fallout because I love everybody, so like it's just you know what I mean. It's just messed up. I just wish it wasn't that way.
I feel that.
Nah, man, it's just a sad situation.
Kyle just silent because Kyle, I know how Kyle feel though, because Kyle like stuck in the middle.
I mean, like, obviously, like, I haven't talked to that niggas. Like, we never really talked one-on-one that much. So it's like, I'm definitely not reaching out to the nigga now. And it's just like, we never really had a relationship like that. So like,
bro, all right, let's talk about it then though. Like,
when
like,
I heard about it, I was like, damn, but like, I was like shocked, but not surprised. Like,
Yeah, but like this, the only thing
so
that
he
happened
never
was,
straight
like,
up confronted you
like,
though?
I just,
Because why did he
Kyle
come
would
at me
never
about
hit
it? Like,
somebody, like,
come at you?
yeah, because this is my thing. Like, did he ever address you about it directly? Because like, why the fuck is he coming at me about it? Because this is the thing. I like the alleged this wasn't even a line that was said by me. Like, and yet on top of it, the
oh
event
shit, hold
where
on.
like y'all smoked the lace weed or whatever, I wasn't even there.
Wait. Are we talking? Wait, hold on. Who are we talking about?
Team.
I thought. Wait, I thought because when I found out, I was talking about that nigga that blocked you on Twitter.
Hold on.
That's what I was.
You heard what I was gonna say?
That's what I was.
The R word,
huh?
and not the R word, and not the one for disabled people.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Was that what y'all was talking about?
No, we was talking about team
the whole time.
Yeah.
So y'all was never talking about that nigga.
No, I might have mentioned him. But like, yeah. See, bro, you was zoning out, bro. You was halfway paying attention, bro.
I wouldn't listen. Like,
I was high as hell, bro. Like,
listen,
I was like,
that's a whole other topic that I like try to avoid actively because like it was just like,
man, I done kind of spoke on it publicly because I was just on some shit. Honestly, the reason why I spoke on it publicly is because I look crazy if I don't. Because it's like I got songs with the nigga. Because all right, look,
man,
like
the way you found out was fucked up.
Yeah, because it's also like a lot of people don't. Because obviously, not a lot of people know who he is. I'm not saying that on no shit like I'm looking down on. Don't nobody know who I am either. But not a lot of people know who he is. Like he's not some famous person, and a lot of people don't really know about this allegation or anything. But just in case if someone were to find out that he a rapist, let's just put it out. Like if anybody were to find out that dude was a rapist, and then they look at me and they go through my catalog, they like, wait, you got songs with this nigga, and you shouting him out in other songs, because I got lyrics shouting this nigga out like he my homie. So I feel like niggas probably like listening to me and they like, wait, so like this nigga a rapist and you cool with him. So that's why I had to speak on it publicly to let niggas know, like, I'm not fucking with the nigga. We ain't talked in months. Like, we not cool. Like, I don't condone that shit. I'm not cool with it. I didn't brush it off. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the full details about it, like, until very recently. And then that's because I was already cutting him off because he did some weird. He was acting real weird towards, like, our other friends. Like, some weird shit happened involving some bitch he was simping over. But then, like, I find out that this nigga raped somebody. So I'm just like, oh, I'm through all the way off because I can't condone no shit like that. Like, but yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
I only really speak
really
on
was.
it to clear that nigga away
like,
me.
I don't want to interrupt you, but this just came to my mind, dude. Like, I would love it if you guys. I mean, Kyle's already met one of them, but like over the phone and stuff. But I would love it, bro. Like, if you guys had a conversation, like literally, just like literally about anything with my friends Josiah and Nelson, because those dudes are fucking funny, dude.
Bro, add him to the group chat. Honestly, bro, like, I'll be cool with them niggas. And don't they make music?
Nah, well, actually, yeah, I guess it's more like a little like just for fun type of shit, though. You know what I mean?
I feel that. But
like,
yeah,
just
like,
like you know, like sometimes we'll hang out and we'll be like, and it you know it happens. But yeah,
I fuck with that.
we made a diss track. Josiah and I made a diss track on Pat Monahan.
Oh
You know who
my
Pat
god.
Monahan is?
No.
That's the dude that made Soul Sister.
Oh. Why y'all
It's like,
diss him?
hey,
What cuz
Soul
do?
Sister. Nothing.
What cuz do though? Bruh, all he did was make a Forever 21 anthem, bro. Leave that man alone, bro. That man made him a motherfucking Aeropostale anthem, bro. Let that man live, bro. That man made him some good white people music, bro.
My God.
But man,
Nah, bro. But you know, hey, yeah, it's just a crazy world.
it's the world we live in.
Some people diss Pat Monahan. Some people do worse things.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna
Yeah,
get specific.
in regards to like the whole like T Ink situation, like we ain't like really had a one-on-one conversation. That must have sounded fucked up because I was like, I never had a close relationship with. We never really talked one-on-one because I thought y'all was talking about that other nigga. Like that's what it must have sounded crazy.
Oh no. But me and dude was actually close. And like, see, that's also why I was so mad about the situation because it's like this a nigga that I thought was my dog for real. I'm like, I really fuck with this nigga. Like how I fuck with y'all. Like literally, like if we were like doing like a top friends type shit, like it would have been like at the time period, like at the time, it would have been you, like y'all two and him. Like so like in my top four like friends type shit. So like that shit just crazy to me that like that shit even went like that and that shit even happened. That shit don't make sense. Like that's the stupidest part to me. Like it'll make like I could understand if it made sense. Like a nigga fucked a nigga bitch, a nigga shot a nigga got into a fight with a nigga got robbed or some shit, or like a nigga really exchanged some words or disrespecting each other. But it's over some bullshit. It's over some shit, some delusional shit that's going on in that nigga mind. Let's just speak it. Let's just be 100. Because at first I was trying to be like as diplomatic as possible, not sound like I'm gaslighting the nigga. But no, that nigga is crazy and delusional, and all that shit he thinking about is in his fucking mind. Like he might feel like he's spiritually getting attacked, but it's not by me or like my ancestors or anything I got going on spiritually.
Your
Nigga, I
ancestors.
don't, no, cause nigga, I don't know nothing about no voodoo. No, cause that nigga was talking crazy in one of the Snapchat messages, acting like I'm putting evil on him. Like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with you, nigga. You over here fighting your own personal demons and shit. Talking about niggas attacking you spiritually. I'm going to sleep and astral projecting and beating your ass. Like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
After that one day when Psych Soul came out, y'all were talking more about it afterward.
Oh, we talked a lot, bro. We argued for a long ass time, dog. Like back and forth, like, cause I'm like, nigga, this shit don't make sense. And he like, blah blah blah. And then he saying a little disrespectful shit. So I'm saying a little disrespectful shit. Cause like, nigga, you a bitch. You ain't finna disrespect me. Like, so like that shit crazy. But it don't make sense. But look, Kyle, I got a question though, bro. I need to understand this shit though, bro. So when y'all smoked the weed, did you feel like it was laced? Like what the fuck is like what is the real root of this shit?
I felt good, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling kind of crazy for me.
Like, wait, you smoked weed?
Me?
Yeah. And him and T smoked weed. Him and T smoked weed together, and that was the root of this whole shit. Because T was saying that the weed they smoked together was laced. But here's the thing: T said that he the one that brought the weed. So if you brought the weed and the weed was laced, what the fuck is you mad at both of us? Like, what the fuck is you mad at Kyle for? You brought the weird weed, nigga. Like
he thinks I dissed him in the song. Like he thinks because of a bar I said. And notice when I wrote that song, I was writing like a stream of consciousness type thing. Like I didn't care if the lyrics completely made sense. I was just writing stream of consciousness shit. It felt, I wasn't trying to make it so cognitive. So this nigga thought, I think it was one lyric I said, I don't know which one, but he thought I dissed him. He thought I dissed him.
Yeah, bro, and that's what pissed me off too about the whole song.
I think it was the one where you were like, I love when you count me out. No, sorry.
Bro, shut up, bro. Bro, get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Dog, come on, bro. Shame this man, bro. Boo this man.
That was kind of funny.
boo this man. Hey, I kind of like this panel theme better than
You
the
like this?
original format. Yeah, this kind of
That's
fire.
yeah. Okay.
But like, but fucking what was I saying? Oh, all right, but yeah, like, cause that whole song wasn't a cognitive song. Like when I wrote my verse, it was like this some shit. Like obviously I was thinking about the lyrics. I wasn't just saying no bullshit. But like it was like this shit ride with what bro said. Like and it ride on the beat. And like the song itself is like a fucking synthwave psychedelic like rap like type song. Like why the fuck would we diss you on this song? Like, don't you think if we dissed you, it'd be a more aggressive beat? Like, it'd be a more like hard beat. And cause like this the thing, I ain't never made no like actual diss song to a nigga, like a full on diss song. But if I did, I would have came way harder than that. I would have been talking crazy. I would have been talking about niggas like I would have been exposing some shit. I would have been talking crazy about niggas if it was a real diss song. But this the thing. I don't make diss songs. I never have and I never will. Like I might mention some shit in a bar just because I rap about my life. But I'm not gonna sit here and make a whole song dissing the nigga. Like, so if a nigga ever think like I dropped a song and like the song was a diss to them, you sucking dick, nigga, and it's not mine. Like nigga, you sucking some crap. You sucking something, nigga, like, cause nigga, it ain't no fucking way. I'm not dissing niggas. I'm not putting energy in the niggas where I'm making whole songs about niggas. Fuck niggas cannot take up no whole space in my catalog. Like, so yeah, I don't know. That shit was just
what came of these conversations with T Ink? Like, are y'all cool or like what?
No, we not cool because the nigga don't want to talk it out. The nigga acting like a baby. The nigga acting like a bitch. He acting like a little girl.
I could have sworn I saw you post his song at one point with Blue.
Yeah, when it first came out, I posted it. Okay. But then, like, that's when, like, the conversation happened where I was trying to get the nigga to do a song with me because we was originally planning on doing a mixtape before that. So it's like the energy, you feel me?
And this
like,
is all
after. We was cool.
This is all after Psych Soul.
Yeah. So all right, look, put it in perspective. After Psych Soul, we was kind of cool, but it still felt like he was being distant. And then like it was just little weird shit where like, I felt like he was being distant in general. But then the icing on the cake was when I asked him to do a song. Just after he dropped the song with Blue, after I posted it on it, just after that. So I'm like, I asked him to do a song with me. He like, oh, I'm not doing music right now. Which I thought was bullshit because nigga, you just dropped this shit with Blue and like you literally was just doing a whole tape with me. Like we was just sending each other BandLab shit back and forth like 2 weeks ago, nigga. Like now all of a sudden you not doing music. Like nigga, just tell me you don't want to do a song with me. Like be 100, nigga. Like just be honest, nigga. Be direct, nigga. Like quit being a bitch. Like that's the problem with niggas. Niggas be bitches because that's just how they like. I ain't trying to talk shit about, but like that's how niggas just raised. Like bro, like that's some bitch ass shit. Like just straight up telling nigga like, no, nigga, I don't want to do a song with you because like I feel some type of way or whatever. But don't try to make it a thing like, oh, I'm not doing music. Like nigga, like be a big like, come on, bro. Like that's some bitch ass shit to me, bro. Like I just want to punch dog in his chest just because I'm like, nigga.
This ain't me laughing about that. I was just laughing because I remember it was of Akademiks being off in a live stream. And he was like making this zoned out face. He was like,
yeah, Akademiks, bro. That nigga Akademiks. It was like some bitch on the. It was some Instagram thought on the. By the way, no disrespect to women, but I'm saying like it was some like Instagram like model on his shit on his stream. Yeah, and then you just see Akademiks like you just see this nigga like you see this nigga looking to the camera. He like the nigga looks like he nutty. That shit was fucking hilarious, dog. But that's what Kyle was referencing though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now, bro. Like
yo,
bro.
You guys think he's ever beat his meat on stream?
He did. That's what we're talking about.
But like, why? My whole thing is why you couldn't have waited till you got off stream.
You know, at that point, he should have just aimed the camera down. To be honest, you know, no shame,
bro. Because also, like, I heard of like niggas beating off at school. Like, nigga, wait till you get home. Like, why are you beating on me at school?
One time I beat my meat in the bathroom in the 10th grade.
Like at school?
Why? What you see? All right, what did you see?
Bro,
what made you that horny, bro?
It's not anything I saw. It's what I. It's like I was like, bro, the teacher has lotion, so I'm gonna just do this. I just did it just to do it.
Nigga, you don't got lotion at home?
No, like the teacher.
That nigga saw a window of opportunity, like, oh, this that shit butter shit. I'm finna piece the fuck out of my dick,
I
boy.
had lotion at home, but I'm like, I might as well beat my dick at school just to do it. Like,
I might as well.
You said teacher has lotion?
That nigga like, bro, don't leave the lotion out around Kyle at your house, bro.
Oh
You
my
just go hear this nigga go to the
But
bathroom.
anyway, why my computer going so crazy? But but Oscar, this is what we was talking about, bro. This is what we was talking about.
Oh,
Rio, this the clip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga was like a chipmunk. I gotta hit my shit.
No, bro, you're just staring. That's bad. That's bad, bro.
Let's go full screen. We gotta go full screen.
Is that better?
That's crazy.
Bro, it's a little snarl. It's a little.
Is that better?
It's the little snarl for me. It's the little lip quiver, bro.
It's the little motherfucker when he's it's like, what the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? It's when he's like this.
That nigga felt that nut in his shoulders. That nigga said, "Ooh, like shit, like."
Like, look at this shit.
Is that better?
Bro, but like, if this nigga is nutting off of that though, he nutting off a bitch just getting her ass slapped. Imagine if you showed this nigga some actual porn, bro. Like,
Oh, shit.
what the fuck?
Oh shit. Damn.
Ain't no way.
I'm crying.
Nah, dude, that's crazy. You should see what I do.
Get him off the screen.
Oh nah. Actually, you know what we gotta do? What you trying to do, homeboy? What you trying to do?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh damn, that nigga bust. That nigga
Motherfucker.
exploded.
That nigga exploded, motherfucker. This nigga finna hit the.
Hey man. Oh
Get
no.
over that now. I can't get over that now.
Hey man.
Oh, Rio has
Setterfield.
lotion. Yo, I beat my meat in Rio's room.
Beat your meat in Rio's room.
You know, there was a guy who loved jacking off a lot. You know what I'm saying? There was one guy who liked jacking off a lot, and that guy actually grew up and he became EDP 445.
Bro, we ain't
I
talking
thought
about that
you were gonna say
nigga on this podcast, bro. We not talking about no fucking EDP 445, bro. That nigga is fucking banned from the premises, bro. That shit is insane, bro.
Yo,
That
I saw
nasty
you with
ass
him,
nigga.
like, yesterday.
What? You saw what?
I saw Rio hanging out with EDP like yesterday.
Yo, Rio, what you doing with EDP? Yo, Rio, what you gotta
They
say
made
for
a song
yourself,
together.
man?
It was called Rapper's Delight.
What you gotta say for yourself, bro?
I'm finna go meet Kurt Cobain.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is this the Hurt Cobain era? I saw your I like your Twitter name. Is this the Hurt Cobain era?
Bro, did you see my Instagram profile picture?
Isn't it Kurt Cobain? I peeped that a long time ago.
Oh, see that was it last night, but I changed it though.
Alright,
changed it though.
Let's go on this. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, let's do some little promo right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Motherfucker, hey, you know what I'm saying? Well, this Rio this is my Instagram feed. What the fuck?
Oh, don't go to your DMs.
That's my Instagram.
Don't go to
this
your
Rio's
DMs.
Instagram.
Yeah, you see the profile picture though. You feel me?
That's Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm in that mode.
Girl, look at him.
Should we watch
And
your
I
story?
made it purple, nigga.
Yeah, watch the stories.
Yeah, it ain't. I don't think it's no nudity or no crazy shit on there.
Mode. Dog, this shit got me crying.
You good, Brody?
Yeah, those the DNA results. Don't even open it right now. Wait till you get home.
The DNA results.
Yeah,
For
you
what?
having my sister having your baby.
What? Your
My
sister
sister-
ugly as shit.
My sister not ugly as shit.
That nigga said your sister ugly as shit.
Your sister ugly as shit. Like he looked offended.
No, bruh. You should have watched the whole thing though, because it was funny as hell. Because the nigga that was recording, he was like, my sister got a fat ass. He was like, whoa, chill, bro, that's your sister.
Say less, bro. After this, we gotta wrap this shit up though. It's about to be 2 hours.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry as hell. I'm finna make waffles, nigga.
Where the fuck is the full shit? She loved drawed. Okay, let me look that up.
I ain't gonna lie, if it's too hard to find, we don't gotta watch it.
I need to see this.
Nah, I gotta see this.
Where is this shit? She loved.
These are not gang signs. FCR is a label. Full Circle
I
Records.
found it.
Yeah, full circle.
SCR.
Full circle.
The R needs some work, but like
The R.
But always looking for something.
You good, Brody?
Yeah, those the DNA results. Don't even open it right now. Wait till you get home.
The DNA results.
Yeah,
For
you
what?
having my sister having your baby.
What? Your
My
sister
sister-
ugly as shit.
My sister not ugly as
Your
shit.
sister
My
ugly
sister
as
like
shit. I'm
Beyonce.
not having no kids. No,
Stop
she
littering,
don't.
bro. My sister like
Beyonce
Beyonce.
bad. Your sister fat, bro.
My sister got fat ass
That's
butt
why I
too.
get for experimenting, bro.
My sister got fat ass butt.
Pause, bro. That's
She
your
got fat ass
sister. Come on, bro.
She got
That's your
fat ass
sister,
butt. She
bro.
got fat ass butt.
What you
bro.
be grabbing it?
Yeah.
That's your baby.
No, that's
Bro,
baby. I wore a
back
condom.
up, bro. What?
I wore a condom.
Sister ugly. Your mom ugly. The
Bro, stop
aunt's
playing my
ugly.
mom. Stop
I'll
playing
be
my
scared at the cookouts.
My mom
No.
bad as shit.
Your mom not.
Is this little nigga gay? Cause he ain't saying.
Yeah,
his
I don't
dad
know.
ugly.
I don't think he gay.
No, I mean like canonically though.
Oh
It's
no,
like,
I don't think he gay.
Yo,
Yeah.
you just said canonically. That's hilarious.
Canonically.
What the hell? What? Oh, he eat a dick. That loose ass wig.
Leave old head alone,
His
bro.
toes out.
Leave old
His
head
toes
alone.
out.
What old head do
His
to you?
neck loose.
What old head do to
Move.
you? What?
Move.
What nigga scarred you?
Move.
What old head do to
Bro,
you,
oh,
bro?
yeah, eat a dick, bro.
Old head ain't do nothing
Fuck
to you.
you.
Fuck
And you
me.
look like a squirrel, bro.
You fuck my sister.
Your whole
You fuck
family
my
ugly.
sister. You fuck my sister.
Your sister
Stop
ugly,
touching
bro.
me.
Her
You
knees
fucked her
can't.
though. You still
Her
fuck.
knees clap to the left.
You still
I
fuck.
don't.
You
I
still
didn't fuck, bro.
Alright, watch this.
And,
Fall in
and
the
her
cop.
toe talk.
Watch
I'm
this.
under.
No, back up. Back
No.
up. Remember that. Back.
I'm going back up.
Where your shoes at?
That's why I can't be a father.
Why it sound like he low key sang it? That's why I can't be a father.
Yeah, his voice so high pitched. Like he's so squeaky.
But yeah, man, everything is mid episode 2. Damn. What
Hey,
a
Red
hilarious
Tide on the
episode.
way. Red Tide coming soon.
At some point,
You know what the fuck going on.
it's almost there.
Hey, yeah, you already know I'm finna be back every day on the motherfucking channel. You know what I mean? If you like this podcast, make sure to subscribe to the homie social
Hey,
media. You know what I'm saying?
When
go
we
ahead and
doing
pull
the
them
next one? When are we doing
Literally,
the next one?
whenever. I'm down for this. Whenever, especially if we're gonna have clips, my nigga. Like clips,
Bro,
my nigga.
cause bro, we gotta come with some shit
Nah,
to
dude, I
react
got
to,
a couple funny
bro.
ones in my head already.
Bro, send them shits to the group chat. We can do this shit tomorrow. We can do this shit whenever. I don't give a fuck. Just
Facts.
Whenever
I'm
I got time
available.
to just like look through it, I'll chop a bunch up.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm available like weekday nights at this point. Until I start my job. I'm free like weekday nights. So yeah.
This is clip like what reacting this shit. That you right, Rhea. That's next level shit. But yeah,
Bro, that's gonna bring another element, bro. We can react to nigga songs. We can react to motherfucking videos. We can watch long shit, short shit, like funny shit,
Yeah.
whatever. Fucked
Yo,
up
we can
shit.
look
Like
at
we could talk about like
compilations
news
of,
shit or whatever. Like
Dennis.
what you say?
that.
What do you say, Oscar?
Oh, I said we can look at compilations of Duke Dennis.
I don't know who that is, but it sounds
Let's
like
beat
some
this
good
nigga
old
ass.
fashioned.
Not Duke Dennis.
Nah, bro, Duke Dead is just like a streamer.
What's any last words, yo?
Everything is mid except
Pride
this
Month.
gas.
Happy Pride. Woo!
Happy Pride Month.